Just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone.
Greetings, welcome to LCAC. We're starting a new build this week since we finished up the Caboose Coffee Shop last week. Today we'll be starting the LCAC, which is a military hovercraft carrier thingy. So yeah, let's go over to our ad spot and then we'll jump over into the studio, shall we? Brick Print is your place for custom stickers and custom 3D printed parts. If you like what I do, definitely he does. He does custom stickers for my mocks and a lot of other creators' mocks. Remember to check them out, www.brickprints.com. Take a look around, it's purpose for me. Yep. Enjoy that, and let's go on over to the studio, shall we? Alright, I need to go pull up some reference images, but first I need to sneeze, it feels like. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, let me add some reference images here. I do got a blueprint down here that we can probably use. Model, add reference image. These are kind of some drawings of it. Model, add reference image. Yeah, here's another drawing too. By the way, if I sound dead, it's because I am tired out of my brains. Playing a lot of Civ this weekend. It is completely screwed up my sleep schedule, and now I'm paying the price for it. I am very, very tired. You know what I don't know? I don't know how long this thing is from end to end. Let's go find that out real quick, shall we? Hold on, I gotta go pull up. There we go. Okay. All right. LCAC. There we go. Let's see. Length is 26.8 meters. What is that? Converter. Here we go. How long is that? We're doing 1/35. This thing is going to be absolutely ginormous. Length is 26.8 meters. 6.8. 95.7 studs. All right. We can do that. Plate. 10. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 90, 4, bracket 5, and then is 7, no, this would probably be closer to, it's 0.6, that's actually, should we round up or round down? What is the decimal points afterwards? 7 1. Okay, so yeah, no, it's So right on the money there then, I guess. Go ahead and make this bigger. Yeah, no, I've been enjoying playing lots of Civ with my friend over the weekend. Have I maybe made mistakes by playing maybe too much and now my sleep schedule is ruined? Possibly. Mason, welcome. We're starting your LCAC today. I just need to start laying stuff out. How wide is this thing gonna be? Let's see, probably right about somewhere in there. Is that about 2 studs wide there? Sure. 52 studs wide. Oh boy. So I guess the first thing I gotta do is probably build the actual like inflatable. Got the measurements I sent, right? You sent me measurements? That probably would have made things a lot more easier. Go ahead and double check my email because I was looking through it earlier for the photos. What? I don't know if I... Oh, here they have it at 91 feet. 28 meters. A while back. Yeah, okay, so the measurement is different than Wikipedia. Maybe we'll go with yours then, since I think yours would probably be more accurate. So 28 meters is an even exact 100 studs. Okay. Well, that makes things easier. 10, there we go, 100. 100 studs. I should probably cut this image down, in all honesty. And that just increased the width by 2, yeah, it did. Another 2 studs. So now we're 100 by 54. That'll be decently large, very large. Getting the shapes of these inflatable bits will be interesting because they're so round. For the base, can we go with the approach Brickmania did and make it where you can have it inflated and deflated? I guess. I'm not entirely sure how they did that. Unless they have it like what does the middle section pop out separate from the balloon bits? I guess that's how that would probably have to work. I don't know if that feels good, but eh. Yeah, right here up in the back and in the front, it kind of bubbles out more. I think so. You can figure it out as you go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I guess for inflated and deflated, I'm gonna have to grab some more of your images. What does a deflated one look like? Probably like really flat on the ground, isn't it? Yeah, oh boy. Yeah, doesn't really doesn't look ballooned at all. Jeez. Okay, model add reference image. There we go. A little bit of the deflated. Yeah, no, it's a flat tire, all right. It's almost like straight down, just kind of wedges out the edges. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that'd be probably the best way to go about it. Is to do, if I do 2 different versions, basically probably start with actually building out the middle core and then have basically a skirt that's interchangeable between the inflated and deflated versions. Of course, having the deflated version not interrupt the ramps. You want to fold them down at the front and the rear. That's interesting. On here, you can't really tell where it angles down at, but I think I can still sort of tell. Okay, well, I guess for the first thing I need to do is I probably need to start working out some Technic framing stuff. Go ahead and pull this away since we got our little dimension stick here. Put that off somewhere else. Let's do some Technic framing first so that you got a good base upon which you can do a lot more. It'll be strong. Can I just run these like all the way across? Ooh, just short. Okay, how many of these are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'm tempted to put it somewhere in the middle, but I don't think that would work out too well. Okay, Technic pin. So I need some 3 long Technic pins. So we can kind of assemble a good, strong Technic structure. The internal guts. That way, if you ever want to, like, move this thing from its spot after you get done building it, you can actually move it around. That's the wrong pin. Okay, I should probably just select by type and color, copy, paste, and paste. Attach that there, grab that pin, put that there. Okay, get rid of the rest of these carefully, trying to delete the image underneath. Work. Yeah, this part's not going to be very entertaining because it's just a lot of attaching these Technic pieces together until we have a base to work from. How big are you? 12 studs, okay. Select by type and color, grab you, and you. Copy mirror and slap that on the other side, and then really it's just a bunch of copying and pasting these bits over top of each other until we reach the full dimensions. Wait, I don't need to add those everywhere. It's not necessary because these Technic beams on the sides are holding most of that together. It needs to be mostly in between where those beams end. Adds just a little bit more reinforcement. And there we go. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. Select. Actually, no, it'd be probably faster to select by connected, grab all of this, paste it all off to the side, to which then we can actually take it and start bisecting it pieces. And with that, we can then copy and paste this much more easier around. There we go. Yeah. Now this is just a lot more of this. Paste you there. And on the other side as well. And then I think I kind of want to flip-flop these. If I rotate and flip-flop, that should add some more rigidity in here too. I need to actually not flip-flop the pins though. Pins need not to be flip-flopped. Even though I don't think it necessarily matters. But we could also... Is there any of the pins hitting along the middle? No, it looks like we're in the clear. That's good. Okay. Don't want to double check that. All right, let's put that here as well. Get rid of you. Copy, paste. Copy mirror. To the other side. There we go. Again, with more of this middle stuff, it looks like. Reaching kind of the edge, to which we need to probably bring it in a little bit. So we got that grand curve there. I don't even think there's a Lego piece that curves that large. Which means I'm probably gonna have to use wedge plates to get something that's kind of similar to that. I don't know, we can play around with that. Okay, and then the normal one. That side's the connection. That's good. That's what I wanted to know. Copy mirror. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, okay, so that's... Oops, don't get rid of that, please. Thank you. Okay, so that should look good on this end. We'll have to replace some of these with just the two long Technic pins. There we go. That finishes that end, one down there, and then same on the other side. And one more. There we go. Okay, sweet. That is a very large base. So yeah, I'll have to add plates over top of it all, just to make it nice and solid. And we can attach everything else off of that. Yeah, that probably should be good, like that. Oh, okay, so we want to get rid of that one completely. Okay, I see how this needs to go together. And unfortunately, I attached it all there without wrapping it separately. That's my bad. There we go. I do need to replace that corner. Right there. Okay. Sweet. So now we have our base. Basically, I gotta coat the entire thing in plates now. Let's go ahead and do multiple colors. Dark blue. Why is dark blue now the cheapest color? How did that come to be? What set just had an obscene amount of these in dark blue, or did like the pick-a-brick wall just come in? Yeah, there's oh wow, there's a lot of them dark blue. Where did that come from? I don't remember these being dark blue before. So widely available dark blue. Where's my answer, Bricklink? Tell me. Dark blue. One set. It only came in one set. Agents back in 2008. What? It must be Pick-a-Brick that has made these so widely available in dark blue. That is a kind of a wild color for those to come in. That is something certainly don't expect. Okay, since we don't have any reinforcement on the outside edge, I will take these Technic pins and just align them along there. Yeah. Just to help keep things together, even though, again, we'll be layering plates over top of all this. And the plates should also help just kind of hold everything together. Okay, first off, let's figure out these corners. Okay, if I do a plate round, do we have large enough curved plates that would cover those corners? I'm gonna say no. Yeah. That doesn't even do it hardly. All right. Oh, did I go too long? I might have accidentally went a little bit too... no, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Thinking that I maybe went a little bit too long. My Technic frame. Yeah, let's go ahead and just shrink it up just a little bit. Probably shouldn't have that come so far out. Just more for the fact that you need to have plates and stuff come out. And I don't want these to show up either. Oh, those are, oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, these are the ones that are like misaligned. Okay. I see. I really want these to be even. To actually offset them by 4. Right there. Technic, brick, 4 long, do there, copy, paste. Yeah. Okay. And that kind of just sucks everything in a little bit. Paste. Paste. Alright, then let's continue that. I'm going to change this line to pink real fast. And select by color. Everything else is red. Delete that. Thank you. There is some quite a few corrections that need to be made. But I can quickly zap that out. Paste. There we go. There we go. Copy. And a paste at this end, except I don't need these 2 Technic pins. There we go. Alright. Sweet. Now I can do select by color and grab all of this. Lump it down in there, and then we should hopefully have our frame nicely laid out. There we go. Select by color. Okay, and you want to be pink. I guess that's fine. Select by connected, grab all of you, move you forward until you're kind of somewhere in the middle. Then that's better. There. Yeah. So that'll allow us to build stuff kind of underneath that lip if we need to. I don't think the edges are all the way out, but I think that's less important as the more front, because there's a lot more going on in the front and the rear. So this should overall be better. All right, anyways, we need to build out the curves. The curves are not really easy to do. So we got to do probably wedge plate curves. Yeah, it'll probably come down like this. Okay, I need the other one. You there, and then I need tile modified. You in the corner. That should probably give us the curve we're looking for. Close. I feel like it's a little bit actually sharper than that. Like what we're looking for is more like that shaped. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a little bit closer to what we're kind of looking for. terms of what the wedge should be shaped like. Like that. Yep. Okay. So we got that figured out. We can kind of start trying to put the. You know what? I do need these Technic bricks to be a different color. What is a very cheap color for you guys? Yellow? Sure. Yellow is a cheap color. I need these to be back to being bright pink, so that way I can. Once we get the corner figured out, the curvature of the corner, we can copy and paste it. Ear it around the edges. Okay, that needs to go kind of like that. More or less kind of like this. That'll give me some studs to grab onto underneath. As for that, I should probably do a 3x3? No. Maybe a 1x3. 1 by like that? Does that work? Oh, yeah, that's right. It needs to come out one. Mirror, put you there. Oh boy, I absolutely just cooked and tired today. Pretty beat. From my own fault. Mostly. From my own fault. Okay, that's too far. I guess I just need to do a 4x4 on the inside. There we go. Now, attaching this end bit. I think I need to at least sneak out like a 1x6 across there. There. It's almost a complete square. Sorta. Yeah, okay, that should work. We can reinforce it more and more later, but for now that should kind of give us the base that we're looking for. Copy mirror, there we go. Pop that down that side. Run more plates across. Copy mirror, there we go. Perfect. Now it's just plate all the way across. And I think I'm just going to use... How expensive are the cheapest 16x16 plates? White is the cheapest, eh? Okay. Bricklink, tell me your secrets. What is... How cheap is white? Wow, there's 1,000 per? 50 cents. 50 cents for 16x16 coverage, I think is a pretty fair trade-off, honestly. Let's go ahead and make that pink again. Oh, wow, that's a full base plate width across. Okay. I feel like... Is it odd? No, it's about a stud off on that side. And it's about a stud off. Okay, I didn't build this wide enough. Okay. Well, let's fix that if we can. There we go. Okay, which means I need to make everything else a stud wider. So let's go ahead and hide this. Grab you, pull you out a little bit further, delete you. Yeah, no, it needs to be a 2x2 on the inside. Actually, you know what? Let's do 2x16 right there. pull you all the way to the edge. There we go. Alright, so now we should have proper width base for the inside of the LCAC. 6, 8, that would be 14? Yep. I guess correctly. Okay, let's do a copy mirror of the interior here. Probably not a third copy mirror. Select by color. Whoa, that was quick. It's just laying out the foundation. It's not like I'm doing anything too serious. It's just the foundations. There's probably a lot that needs to be tweaked after this. Alright. Connection. I need to get this point all the way back to there. There we go. Okay, and is this another section of 16 by 16 plates? It is. Okay. This thing in 1/35 is wider than your 48 by 48 base plate. And it's probably, no, it is all probably like 2 of them long too. Base plate, where's the 48 by 48 base plates? The big ones, the big boys. Here they are. Largest base plates Lego makes, and the LCAC probably fits exactly on top of 2 of them, or it's bigger than 2 of them. And it's fully done. That's kind of wild. All right, select by color. Multiple colors. Wow, that yellow is bright. I thought it was white just seconds ago. Why is it yellow now? That changed. Someone must have just uploaded some parts to rebrickable and it changed the prices of things. Okay. You cannot be pink. Let's just not be pink, okay? What's your next cheapest color? Select by type of color, please. The 4x8s. Light bluish gray? No, light bluish gray is actually kind of expensive. Yellow? $1? Sure. That's probably fine. Alright, add a little bit more support here onto all 4 corners. Yep. You to there, select by type and color, and your cheapest color is medium lavender. Alright. Okay, so now we have a base of which we can work off of. I'm feeling like the most important part to tackle, probably right off the bat, is honestly the ramps. Because that'll kind of set us up for a lot of other stuff. So we'll leave this foundation as is currently. We'll come up and fix it later. Yeah, the 2 ramps, because it slopes down a little bit towards each of those ramps. How much though? It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. I have 2 options then. Well, option 1, I take some slices out of the base we just created. Option 2 is I build up from the base I just created and we go from there. I'm thinking we just go up from here, honestly. Because it is... Did you ever... Question, when you sent me your dimensions, did you ever send me dimensions for how tall this thing sits? When it's on the ground, deflated, versus how tall it sits when it's actually puffed up? Is there a height difference for that? Because that could help us figure out how thick we should make the base. Hold on. I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of Google, because I don't think there was anything like that nailed. No, I don't think there is. Okay. All right. To Google. Does it tell here? No. Okay, height deflated. Is there even any info on something like that? Just curious. Because it, like, with the height difference between flated and deflated ways. Okay. Oop, wait, I forgot the E. Oh, here we go. Well, that's what that tells me. I don't like using this AI overview. Oh, here we go. This probably tells me exactly what I need. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, no. Go away. Go away. Go away, advertisements. Go away. Hiss. Evil things. All right. Anyways, height overall. Okay, so on cushion, we're sitting at 23 feet. So there's about a 4-foot difference between cushion and not. All right. Oh, hey, look at that. There's even like some dimensional info for the structure itself. For the width and length, and then width and length with the on cushion. What are you looking for? Oh, I was looking for the difference in height between the inflated and deflated versions on cushion or off cushion. Because that could tell me a little bit of like how thick I need to make the base. And kind of how I'd have to do things. I can see it's about it's a 4-foot difference here. And 4 feet at 1/35 is not much, is it? No, it's 4 studs. It's actually a decent amount. Now that I think about it, it's probably a decent amount. This or the Textron document I sent you? Did the Textron document... Hold on, I need to go pop over to Studio. Did the Textron document... Hold on. What is the Textron document? You just sent me something? No. So yeah, I see a lot of YouTube links, which I should probably do my homework and watch some of those. I didn't really do my homework before I started this. So, that's on me. Anyways, I don't see the Textron thing you were talking about. I think we can go with the all send. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, my dude. But I think we can go with the 4-foot difference though. I think that's probably pretty accurate. So studio, 4-foot difference, which is like 4 studs. So I guess we're doing like a foot to stud ratio. Height. Why is it way over here? Okay, this is like floating off the ground for some reason. Sent? Okay, I'll take a look at that. Refresh my email. Wait. Ah, there it is. There it is. Oh, here's the manual thingy. Off cushion. Yeah, okay. Well, here, there must be 2 different versions of the LCAC then? Hold on. Yeah, I can't open this on stream. My email, that wouldn't be too great. But yeah, there must be 2 different versions of the, oh, the 91 feet is with it on cushion. Okay. Yeah, alright. I see. Except this one has a different, instead of cushion depth is 5 feet. Okay. Nope, there it is right there, 5 feet. Alright, we'll go 5 feet, which is probably 5 studs. Alright. Right, I'm gonna double check my math here. It's 5 feet, 5 studs, roughly. Sariel, what do you tell me? Yeah, 5 feet is 5.4 studs. How many plates is that? It's probably quite a few plates. I think we're gonna have to, in balloon mode, or cushion mode, we're gonna have to probably have, things just a little bit of feet. Is the source used the same in terms of specifications? It's different at about a foot difference, because that Textron document, which must be the official document from the manufacturer, lists 5 feet as the difference between inflated and deflated, off cushion, on cushion. But the Navy.org or whatever military thing I was looking at lists it as like a 4-foot difference. So I'm wondering, there must be, is there multiple manufacturers for the LCAC? Total security. Yeah, there must be multiple ones. Oh. Yeah, there is multiple ones. That might be why there's slight differences in dimensions. Okay. Because you have Jeff A and Jeff B. I'm not even making that up. Jeff A, Jeff B. So yeah, I'm sure with some of that there might have been some slight changes. Yeah, there's probably only one Tectron. Okay, Avondale Gulfport, at least on Wikipedia here, however accurate Wikipedia is. You got Textron Land Systems, LCAC and SSC. It looks like there's 2 here, at least from Wikipedia. You have one from Avondale and then one from Textron. They seem to have been around for the 1980s. Jeez. But ton of other LCACs too. LCACs for life. Anyways, we're kind of getting off track. We need 5.4 studs tall. How tall is that? This is 3.8. I need more measuring sticks. That's 5. What's 5.4 then? 5.4 would be... That's 5.4. Let's roll with Texatrons. Alright. Then I will use that. I should actually probably download this document here. And I'll make sure to like slice out the dimension info later. So that way we can roll with that. Why does this thing feel like it's floating? Oh, it's probably because of that corner. Set this down on the ground a little. There. Is that on the ground now? There we go. Okay, that should be a little better. And then with the slope wise, I think I just want to use the big like 8 long slopes. I think that'd be probably the best way of doing it. Does it have a flat spot before it angles down? Yeah, I need more images. I am a disaster. I need like an image of it with the ramp down, but like nothing on the ramp. These things are quite like the squat square thing, aren't they? Oh, hey, there's a model of one. Anyways, oh, wait, I'm on screen mode. Hey. Okay, I just want to have an image of the ramps down. Loading. Here we go. Yeah, it is pretty even with the ramp. There's not really much difference going on with the bump. I was wondering if there would be like a bump or something, but no, it's pretty smooth. Yeah, it's very smooth. Okay, so I'll have to make note of that when doing the ramps, that they need to be quite smooth. There isn't any like changes. That ramp right there is almost on the ground, but that must be pretty hilly beach. It doesn't. It seems like if they're landed on the concrete like this, it's pretty well like down. You know, I'm gonna probably grab this image so I can evaluate that ramp. Anyways, back to our studio. Okay, model, add reference image. There we go. Yeah, so now I can evaluate the ramp. The rampiness of the ramp. And starting with the rampiness of the ramp, I need some slopes. Put down some slopes here real quick. Actually, how tall is the full deck? It's like way up there. Actually, wait a minute, it's like that tall. Yeah, the top of the deck should be the top of that brick. Alright, use these guys a lot. Why are you... Okay, I don't think you're jumpered off. I think you're just weird. That's fine. And that doesn't quite fit all the way across. Nice. Isn't really much of a difference there. That's fine. Okay. It's 3. Is it? Why is it odd? It shouldn't be odd. Unless something else is odd. It probably is. I'm probably not measuring something correctly, or this blueprint isn't centered. Blueprint's pretty centered. Oh, okay. Never mind. It is even. I'm just looking at things weird. It's probably not helping that I am very tired today. Again, because of my own fault. Should I be... What am I doing? I don't even know what I am doing. Or what I should be doing. I am a disaster. That's what I am. I should probably be kind of thinking about placement of the gate. A ramp. So when the ramp is full down, it at least matches up with the slopes. Yeah. Yeah, I can't tell very well how tall that ramp is. The front one. Let's see here, Technic brick, 3 long. Can we hide a 3 long one? I don't think we can. Let's go with the 2 longs then. Technic PN. Probably with friction. So the ramp wants to stay in position. Modified. Actually, we know in full float, this thing is pretty tall. That must be the top of the deck right there, I would think. Is this blueprint even accurate? No. No, it is not, I don't think. Unless I'm looking at things wrong. Actually, that's not even that's just the difference. That's right. This is just the difference. So is the deck like another... Oh man, that is so tall. It's like 2 minifigs stacked on top of each other tall. Yeah, so the base is right along here. I hope I'm doing things correctly and I don't need to rip apart most of this when I actually have decent sleep. Things are not looking too well, especially for my sanity. Yeah, because we need this to hinge down. And when it's hinged down, it's connected. Let's go ahead and extend these Technic pins. And the ramp should just be probably more of these plates. Alright, and then we'll try and build that out. Yeah. I should probably be swapping around what some of these things are connected where. Like these should be probably connected on the edge like that. There we go. That's too long actually. That's still too long, actually. I guess 1x12s? Or 2x12s, sorry? There we go. Alright. Seems pretty good. Let's do slope curved on the back end here. I think I can use the 4 wide ones. I'm gonna run across the back here. A little bit angry towards the middle. And I don't have connection. Why? There we go. Okay, this seems pretty decent, at least for the loading ramps. Guess we can make them longer as need be, and that shouldn't interfere with anything. Okay, we'll put that back up for now. I need to place these more accurately, and it would probably be best. Let's do copy and a paste. So there's going to be some silly shenanigans we're going to have to do with the main deck. Definitely a lot of them. Uh, 12s. Grab all that, copy, paste. That should hopefully be a decent level. That ramp. We will bring it up just a little bit more. By like half a plate. Yeah, half a plate I think will bring it up for pretty darn well. Think that's going pretty darn alright. How are we looking here? Yeah, that ramp's gonna need to be massive. Brick. I guess I just need to have like a bunch of like bricks along the back. Some of this is temporary, so we can kind of get things sort of laid up. Then we can kind of come back through and fix things and make things better. Yeah, brick won't do it. This needs to be plates now. Grab all of this. Make a nice little sandwich. Yep. And then that go on the back there. Where does that bring us up to? Does that bring us up to our height? We are below by a plate, actually. We could easily... Let's go ahead and delete this measuring stick. Thank you. I think we'll bring up everything by a plate. And then that'll give us... that'll position everything exactly where we need to. Which means, actually, you know what? I could probably affix this whole situation back here to a more permanent situation. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we're gonna bring some Technic stuff back into this as well. By 8, I need to get some Technic bricks down below. Copy, paste. There we go. I'm probably going to need to build out a lot more Technic. My brain says yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to. Like, we're gonna have to do a lot more Technic built out. Go ahead and grab all of this, actually put it towards the middle. And then we're gonna have to more or less duplicate the frame we did below up above in some kind of fashion. I mean, doubling up the Technic frame will provide like a huge strength advantage. So this thing should be fairly built like a brick. I don't know if it'll swoosh like a brick, but it'll be built like one, that's for sure. Benefit of that being you can actually move it around. You want to do stuff with it, take it to shows or whatever else. You can do that because it'll actually stay together to some degree. All right, there we go. So yeah, the tippy top of those slopes there will be our complete deck height. Yeah, I think I need to do. Actually, wait a minute. I need to grab these plates down below here. These are my saving grace. I just want to push this forward, please. Thank you. There we go. Yeah. So now those are all very much anchored in, which is good. That's what I need. Now it's just time for the lower bits here. Gotta raise them up and start getting them attached. For the lower bits, I need to introduce some brick modifieds and do a little bit of bracket nonsense to get them offset by the amount that they need. One by one, and then the 1x4 brick modifieds along the middle. Give me plenty upon which to build on. Plate 1x12. There we go. 1x12. 1x6, I guess. Okay. Cool. Bricks first. Kind of get all this linked together, and then when I throw the brackets on top, it should give a nice sturdy foundation for them. I feel like after the previous large landing craft thingy we did, I'm a little more confident in my large boat building skills. Large landing craft building skills? Question mark? One by 12, 1x12. By 6, that should be good. Actually, you know what? So I see some gaps. I could use just a little bit more stud connections upon them. Four, and lastly, a 1x4. Alright, sweet. So that should be everything for the ramp. And we should be able to just throw it on there. And not perfect, but that should be fairly smooth going down there. And I just gotta lift up the ramp bit. I'm noticing how actually I could fit quite a bit of the bracket stuff underneath there. I really needed to. I might go ahead and hide this. Modified you. So I could probably run these along here. Actually, wait a minute. That's not correct, is it? Nope, that's not correct at all. undo what I just did. I'm just looking at it for a place to put the edge of the ramps on too. And that'll afford me some gappage too for whatever I need to. Okay, I need some brackets. There we go. Show all. So yeah, no, those are supported rear and front. Good. Now it's just time for the ramp that needs to go up a plate. If I connected, grab all of you. The ramp going up by a plate should be the easy part. I just gotta put some 1x2s along the ends. Select by connected, grab all that. Okay, and then that should be more or less in position. I rotate this down. Oh yeah, no, that's a pretty smooth transition. Not 100% smooth, but that's pretty good. Need to make this longer, we can, because it probably is fairly long. I am curious about how long that loading ramp is. Maybe I can find that info on the Texatron pamphlet you sent me. All right. We're basically just gonna copy and paste this to the rear, more or less. That should be a fairly decent ramp down. Yes, it's that's about knee height there. Knee height's about a foot or two. About a foot or two down. I think we're pretty good. Grand scheme of things. Yeah, the ramp also starts. It starts a little bit further back. I don't think we need to do any further back. Yeah, no, I think we're pretty on par for where we should be. I think if I did another layer and kind of cut it down through the base, should be. No, I think we're good. Methinks we're pretty good with how things are currently sitting. Do I feel confident? Mostly. I mostly feel confident. I'm not 100% there yet. Go ahead and shove some pins around too. Oops, I meant those to be pink. Copy, paste. There we go. Get them around. Copy, paste. Oh, in other news too, something that's going on is, since my sleep schedule is absolutely miserable right now, I've actually got a video exporting in the background while I'm streaming, which I'm sure my computer absolutely loves. I did some American Truck Sim stuff with Anders a while back, and that's finally done editing. Alright, so select by color, copy, paste, and we'll trim up this on the back side, and that should more or less give us what we need, what we want. Some trimming from the fat, just a little bit. Honestly, it's not that much trimming at all. Yeah. Wait. Is the door part? No. Okay, no. There's never mind. There's a lot more fat trimming than I thought there was. Is it even centered? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. No, centered. Centered. 6, 6, 6, and 6. Yeah, okay. Now it's centered. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot more trimming on this one, because the width is not that wide. Sits like right about there. Can I do a full 3? No, I cannot. Alright, I can grab all of that then. Pull it inwards. All of this. Pull it inwards. Yep. There's definitely going to be a good amount of trimming here. We'll probably... Can we duplicate what we did on the ramp? No, we'll have to bring it all to the middle. There. To be all towards the middle. There we go. Pull that in. Some of this foundational stuff can probably stay, mostly as it is. Do I have those 1x? No, I don't have them sticking out. How far is this? 20 studs. Okay, so 2x10s. Plenty. Go ahead and hide the middle ramp stuff. And I'm gonna have to delete some of this and refix it. Delete. So I need some 1x4s on the outer bits. Go ahead and hide that. Yep, 1x4s. I was correct. On this side and that side. There we go. I just gotta fill in with brackets and plates. And we're good there. Open mirror. There we go. Modified. Simple brick modifieds in here. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I wanted to take these two and split them. Thank you. Delete and delete. So much deleting. To try and like clean things up. Okay, so that should all be good. That can come back. Oh, wait, we forgot to put the plates back underneath. Oops. We know they're 1x10s. So 1x10 under there. Copy and mirrored across to be perfectly fine. That's not what I wanted to bring across. I want this, this, and that. How in the world did this get off? It's like off kilter for some reason. And I don't know how I decided to do that. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed. 20 minus 4, that should be a 1 by 16, right? Yep, it is. Alright, sweet. So there's the front and the rear ramps. Actually, no, rear ramp is back here. Front ramp is right here. We gotta build those massive turbines housing things later. That'll be fun. Those things are huge. Oh, that'll be some fun techniques to try and build that out. Guess without further ado, build out more of the deck. That way we can kind of get some tiling going on here. Yes, how does the deck go? Probably some like loading. Got back from being a housemaid. Nice progress. You wear the outfit and everything? Let's see. These are mostly tie downs through here, wouldn't they be? I'd be tempted to try something using like overhead pics I sent you. Oh, you sent me some overhead pictures of the LCAC? Oh, yeah, there's some stuff here. Okay. Yeah, those are definitely like tie-down spots in the middle, and then they're along the edges too. Okay, we can use that. Is there any other images you sent me? No, just these ones. Yeah, okay, so I can see the tie-down rails. I feel like sent a lot. Yeah, no, you did send a lot. You go above and beyond, my friend. Oop. Actually, there's tie-down points like all over the deck, isn't there? Yeah, though mostly I see it down those like rail bits. Hold on, I'm going to come back over to studio here. Model, add reference image. Here. You can see them here. Yeah, there they are. Got these like rails that go down the middle, and then there's one on either end, and these are like tie-down points. So I'm trying to think how I want to go about it. Part of me is thinking I should have sets of studs going along, probably using like this part. Just kind of just have a bunch of those go and set along, so you can easily attach August 3rd timestamp email. Yeah, there they are. Yeah, so I think I want to add a bunch of studs along the inside, so you can attach things to it or have places to attach things. Giant whirling fans, and all you got is a handrail and this chain link fence stopping you from getting turned into a red mist. I would not want to stand close to this at full rip. That'd be horrifying. What is this? This must be something. Maybe for like attaching multiple together. Anyways, we need to build out things. I need to select by color. I need to grab a bit of this, because I need the deck bit underneath. I don't need anything else. I just need Technic pieces that are embedded in all this other nonsense. All of you, delete, and Just this stuff. That. There we go. Now we have it. 9! Now let's go ahead and actually go along one of these sides. Delete, 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 delete. I need technopins. These ones. Be specific. There we go. Alright, bright pink. Oh, I didn't select the rest of that. Whatever. Bright pink. That would have been faster. Drag and select it all. Copy, paste. How far in are these on either side? 7. Okay. So that's going to leave some kind of awkward, odd number in the middle. Oh boy. Actually, no, it won't be odd. It'll still be even. I don't know. I don't think it's even enough to fit a bunch more of these. Nope, definitely not. Okay. So the middle has to be custom. And then we can stick some plates. And then she's just tiling above that. Okay, yeah, that might work. Okay, we're getting off to a horrible start. It's going somewhat. Copy, paste. Let's make sure that this is all kind of linked together as one big unit. I don't have any more of those 4x6 Technic bricks anymore. There we go. Need you. Copy, paste, and paste. Grab all of this, attach it to the other side, and we'll see where we're at with things. Yeah, there's a 2 stud gap in the middle. I know exactly how to fill that, and that'll be pretty darn good then, I think. Thanks for starting this. I appreciate it. I mean, you ordered it. I better be starting it. Been a long time coming. A little bit. Yep. I will agree to that. It has been quite some time to get this thing going. I still got to finish off your other boat too. That is something I need to be doing. Oh, I wasn't so far behind on projects. Getting caught up, slowly but surely. Just take some time. Hey, can I get this underneath, please? Connect by you, underneath, thank you. And to be honest, excited for the Pack B and the German landing craft since no one to my knowledge has done one. Well, then I shall be the first at that. Making the LCAC my first ever hovercraft build. I guess will be my hardcore training for the rest of those. I know at least one of those is a hovercraft as well. There we go. Alright. So there's the frame. Now it's just time to keep slapping more plates on top of plates. On top of plates. What do I do for the other side? How wide is this? This is 30. This isn't even 32. So we're missing 2 studs? Really? That's it? This is like oddly just shy of being... Okay, I see. I see. That's kind of unfortunate. I think I'll still run with some 16 by 16 plates in the middle. Just kind of fill it in as much as possible. Mechs or monsters before? Monsters, no. Mechs, yes. I have done some mech stuff, so I do have some familiarity in that territory. I won't call it strong. I've seen some people who can do far crazier things, but I have done at least a little bit in the mech territory of things. Why is the next thing you want mechs? So I also dabble in spaceships. It's also another thing I kind of just dabble off in my own time. You send me, sure, yeah, I can send you some of my. Same with spaceships. Yeah, I can send some stuff afterwards. You can kind of see what I have done if you're interested in spaceships. Now, let's see. This basically comes back to here and then dead ends. Okay, this is 6 wide? No. 2, 3, 4. No, 6. It's a little bit. Take care and glad. Oh, you're gonna head out now? Alright. Well, thanks for tuning in, man. I shall continue to work to at least get some base foundation here of the LCAC together. Which we almost have some foundation. Yep, okay. So now we're done with the... Almost done with the base. Copy, that, and then 1x8s again. There we go. Copy, paste. Finally. Select by color. Let's just make this multiple colors. Ta-da! And then I'll clean this up a little bit. Bluish gray. Same on this side. Dark bluish gray. There we go. We do have... Does that extend to the ramps? It does extend to the ramps. We do have the yellow line going down. Coming on down. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna take advantage of these guys along the edges for the like attachment points. Copy, paste, and copy, paste, and we can really start ramping up. Copy, paste. There we go. Paste there, and hey, that was actually pretty darn perfect. Oop, I didn't mean to grab that. Put that back to where it was. Select by type and color, because I'm sure there's some bright pink. Yep, I can see right there. Some other parts that want to be pink, but probably really shouldn't be pink. The center's kind of skinny. I think it might be 6 wide in the center. Dead center. Ah, there we go. Select by color, dark blue gray. So that'll give us a bunch of studs to attach to along the edges. Yeah, it's pretty well blended in with the rest of the lowering on these things. That's a hollow one. That's the one we want. 6x6 with the studs. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I can just copy mirror them everywhere. Yeah, on the edges, I guess I gotta put some tiles in between. That's no problem. Sweet, and then a lot more copying and mirroring all the way down till that is filled in. Select a bicolor. Ka-chow. There is our center deck kind of together. Oh, I should probably recolor some of this bits down here at this end. Dark bluish gray. Oh, one last one. There we go, dark bluish gray. All right. Sweet. And I guess, yeah, I think that's probably a decent area to call it good for now. I'm very tired. Again, mostly to my own fault. I'm gonna take a nap and then make sure to wake up, set an alarm, wake up, and actually try and like sleep proper tonight or tomorrow and rest of the week. We shall see. But yeah, hey, we got a base. We got a deck coming along. It's a work in progress, but this is actually, I think this is some decent progress for today. We got a baseline. I don't think I messed up too much. We'll find out later on as we continue working on things if we need to adjust anything. But yeah. Speaking of being tired, I just yawned. Oh boy. Anyways, I do hope you enjoy the rest of your day session, depending where you're in the world. Take care, and yeah, I shall see you all again soon. Bye bye.